Hail and welcome to Wake the Dead. This is a lesson that I learned from one of my native elders a few years back, and it has to do with letting go of attachment to the false ego. It's a very simple exercise that anyone can do, and it involves utilizing and working with the energies of Mother Earth. I hope you enjoy.
This is something I learned from one of my elders a while ago. He was a Stalo Nation's elder. His name was Katwimaluk, but we called him Papa. And I went to him one day because I had been experiencing nightmares really bad. And not only had I been experiencing night terrors, I had been having visions. And one of the visions I had was the sun and the moon coming together to form a white light and coming into my heart. Now, this all happened years ago. I went back to where this man and his wife were living, and we sat around a campfire, and I told him about what was going on, and he basically said that my whole problem was that I needed to let go of my ego. And I said, how do you let it go? And he said, just let it go. And I said, but I don't understand, like, how to even go about doing that. And he said, you really want to let it go? And I said, yes, I really do. He said, follow me. So there was a creek all around his property. It was the Stalo Creek. And he led me to the creek, and he said, I want you to pick a rock, preferably a red one. And so I did. This isn't the same rock, but so I picked one. And he said, whichever one catches your attention first and you really feel it in your heart, that's the one you're going to pick. So I did. He said, first of all, don't tell the other people, because I was at a treatment center for addictions recovery. He said, don't tell the other residents here about this, because this is not to be ridiculed or mocked. This is very sacred. And then he told me, anytime I have suicidal thoughts, because I had been struggling with suicidal thoughts, to rub the stone. And he said, every chance that I get, just rub the stone. And it might take a few days, it might take a few weeks, but sooner or later, I'll know when I'm ready to let it go. And when I'm ready to let it go, I throw it back in the river. So this is the basic guide of how you would go about doing this yourself. Make sure that you're really ready to change and to transform. Make sure that you're ready to let go of everything you think you are. Understand that who you are on the level of thought, your identity in society, your religion, your race, your preference in music, these things they have a relative importance, but they're not actually who you are. And so you don't need to let go of these things, meaning abandon them. You don't have to abandon these things. These things are not bad. But you need to let them go, as in disidentify from them. Realize that you will never find your identity in these things, and realize that you already are who you are. So by letting go of everything you think you are, you're actually not going to lose anything. Because once we let go of who we think we are, who we truly are begins just to emerge naturally on its own. And so you're going to go out into nature very intentionally, somewhere where there's flowing water. And you're going to go to the river or the creek, and you're not going to force this. You're just going to open yourself to the awareness of this. And you're going to open yourself to a rock, preferably a red one, that can fit in the palm of your hand. And you'll know the one when you see it. Don't let your mind doubt it. When you know, you'll just know, and just don't second guess it and take that rock. But make sure you take some tobacco or some sage or some sort of offering with you to give to the water spirit for providing you with the rock. And every time you feel resentment, every time you feel self-pity, every time your ego gets the best of you and you take something personally, or your feelings are hurt, or you feel shame or guilt from the past, rub the stone. Um, Maybe if you're sitting in a waiting room at a doctor's office and you're bored, take the stone out of your pocket, rub it. Rub it every chance that you get. And eventually something will happen. Something in your heart will tell you that you're ready to let it go. And when you're ready to let it go, you go very back intentionally to the same place in nature that you took the stone from, to the best of your memory. And I find it very powerful to have someone witness the event and strongly affirm to the universe that you're ready to let this go. And this is best done on the day or the night of the full moon. And you let it go by putting the rock back into the water, and then you'll feel a change come over you. I can't explain or tell you what this change is, but you will feel a change come over you. And if you go back into your old egoic way of thinking, or you let up on your spiritual practice and you feel the need to do it again, you can do it as many times as it needs to be done. And that's one of the beautiful things about it. But make sure that you're ready, and make sure that you're willing to face whatever it is in yourself that you need to be faced in order to be free from the enslavement to the false ego. And treat it with the utmost respect and send out your gratitude. Anyway, that's my teaching for the day. Brightest of blessings, and have a wonderful day.